The time winds down. They did it. It's over. The game is over. The series is over. The wait is over.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, welcome back, boys. It's KP Discusses. KT ain't here today. I'm with my boy Nate.
What it do, y'all? What it do?
We're going to be doing tier ranking NBA. We haven't really talked about NBA, so I thought I'd bring one of my buddies that knows a little bit more about basketball more than Kellen does. Sorry, KT. But how we're going to be tier ranking is we got NBA Finals contender, playoff team, your average team, mediocre team, and then an NBA lottery pick. So I'm going to let him go, and then if I disagree, I'm going to bounce in with it. So you just tell me what we're going to go for.
Okay. What should we start with? Should we start with lottery, the worst teams, or should we start with NBA Finals contender?
I said best team. I know best team straight off the rip.
All right, best teams off the rip.
I think Celtics.
You gonna go Celtics? Okay, bet. I'm definitely going. Golden State got to be there. To me, I'm taking Golden State. I'm the Steph Curry fan, so I'm taking. I got it. They always got to be contenders, man.
They're under 500 right now.
But we gonna make the playoffs.
Think?
Steph just got back last night.
I'm gonna put him here. They might make the playoffs, but for right now, I'm gonna put them here.
Average? Come on,
20 and 21.
KP, they're not average, bro. That's
maybe
they have to be a playoff team, bro.
I'll put them at. We can put them at the lowest for playoff team for right now, because they'll probably make the playoffs because they'll go on a run.
Okay.
I think we can agree on that.
Okay, we can agree on that.
I think next is easy. I think the Nuggets could be a contender so far how they're playing.
No.
You don't think?
I think they're average. I think they're not. Their record's good. Their record's good, but in the playoffs, I think Jokic he's a liability, bro.
You think? So you think right now they're just on a hot streak?
Yeah, I think they're a playoff team.
They're 27 and 13 right now. Last 10, they're 8 and 2. I mean,
we can go finals contender.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can go finals contender.
Now, if I'm just saying some bullshit, you gotta keep me in
line. We can go there. Even though I really don't like Denver, y'all.
They're not a really good playoff team. I agree.
I think Jokic is a liability.
This one I think is easy.
Brooklyn, KD, the GOAT.
He's out. How long is he out for? 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah, I don't really know.
I know
he got hurt.
I know he sprained his MCL. This one.
I'm taking Memphis. Memphis gotta be.
Yeah.
A finals contender. And then I think the last one. Those might be the 4. Or you could throw the Bucks in there.
I think I'd rather have the Bucks in over the Nuggets.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the Bucks with Giannis. He gets active in the playoffs for sure.
So, would you think those 4 go together? Celtics, Nets, Grizzlies, Bucks in that order, or
no? I could probably say I'll probably put Memphis at 2. Just because they're kind of hot right now, but Brooklyn's hot too, though.
Yeah, but then they're going to be losing KD for a little bit. But I mean, he'll be fine, obviously, for
playoffs.
That.
I think that's straight.
I think this is a sleeper. They came out this year. I think they're good as hell this year.
Cavs, yeah. I like that Cavs backcourt.
With Garland and Mitchell, I think they'll be cold.
I do like that. Who else for playoff team? I ain't gonna lie, the big sleeper for me, I think New Orleans gonna shake something up. I think they're definitely
if Zion stays healthy,
he's healthy.
Sure.
I think they make it pretty far.
So playoff team for them.
Sure.
I agree with that one. Next, I got the Sixers. I think the Sixers are always a playoff team.
Yeah.
Because Embiid still puts up fucking crazy numbers.
Yeah, Embiid's gonna go fed. I also think Phoenix is definitely.
Phoenix
a playoff team.
They're a playoff team. They're also kind of in that same bubble. I'm gonna put them down here though right now because they're kind of in that struggle area. Phoenix is in the same boat. I like Phoenix a lot, but they're kind of in that same. We haven't found our rhythm yet.
So would you take the Clippers over the Suns?
Based off
the playoffs, because what's the Clippers' record this year? How are they sitting?
They're 1 game ahead of the Suns. They're 22 and 20.
I think the Clippers could be a scarier playoff team than the Suns, in my opinion. I honestly would think, Kawhi's playing. I think he's back, though.
I think
he's playing, so
yeah.
I think, honestly, I'd put them as a playoff team. To me, the Suns are kind of average, y'all. I might not like that, but the Suns, to me, are pretty average.
I think Booker's a superstar, but I don't really know if they have a whole lot with Chris Paul kind of Asian in that. I think this team kind of came out of nowhere. They're kind of like I'd say they're either high average or they're the lowest playoff team. The Pacers
they've been going
have been
crazy
good
this year.
I think that's kind of my
Halliburton, I like that team.
I don't know. I don't want to put too many playoff teams in there though that are right on that ring.
I mean, we could just go down and just cancel out the worst teams off the rip. Orlando Magic suck.
Rockets
suck.
They're still needed.
They might be the number one. They might have number one pick. Hornets are bad.
Where the Hornets at? Are they as bad as I thought?
Yeah,
I thought they had a little. I thought they had a little bit.
Spurs suck too.
Yeah. I want to say, who am I thinking of?
I think the Jazz could be a playoff team.
They're kind of right in that Warriors-Suns kind of aspect, so I could see that if they get everything going. But I mean, it's still, they're not even how many games are in the regular season? 82?
82, yeah.
They're at like 40. They're almost at the All-Star break. So I mean,
sure.
Yeah, I'm going to put them, you said the Jazz?
We can do average.
I'm going to put high average.
Yeah, high average.
Because they lost, they don't got Gobert anymore, do they? Gobert's on the Timberwolves. Who else I wanted to put? There was some team I wanted to put on here. I'm going to put, the Thunder will be fucking gross in the future.
Yeah, but they are.
I'm gonna put them mediocre.
So would you put the Lakers in that category too? Or are we saying Lakers are NBA lottery pick?
They're close to an NBA lottery pick, I think. They don't really.
With LeBron killing 2 no-shows in the playoffs, if he doesn't no-show this year, he gotta go.
You think he's gonna leave?
He has to, bro. Like, it's Bron. He can't not make the playoffs twice. It's not on him. He's averaging crazy amount right now. So I mean,
who else they got over there though? They have Anthony Davis whenever he wants to be healthy.
Yeah, Lonnie Walker. I mean, he's putting up decent numbers, but he can't be your second star.
No. They still don't have. Westbrook. They don't even think he's a star anymore.
Westbrook's pretty bad. No hate on Westbrook. Westbrook's pretty bad, bro.
No, he's been pretty brutal.
I mean, like,
ever since he left I want to say the Rockets, he's kind of been.
Yeah, I don't think he's a lead guard to me.
Oh no. They got Malik Monk though, don't they? He's a decent little 6-man.
I don't think Malik Monk's in Sacramento now.
Damn.
Yeah,
last I saw,
they have like Dennis Schroeder and Patrick Beverly. Lottery picked them. That team's terrible.
I'll put them at the high lottery pick. That means they're close to mediocre.
Yeah, Pistons. I think the Pistons are pretty bad.
And so the worst team in the league right now is Rockets. So they're going there. Then you got Pistons. Well, I'm just going off a record kind of right now, how they're playing right now. Because, they're probably going to be close to getting eliminated to the playoffs already.
Yeah, they're going to be done.
Wizards are pretty ass.
How bad? What are the Wizards sitting?
17-24. If I go in their conference, yeah, they're eliminated right now in the conference.
Yeah, we can just go.
I'll put them at mediocre. I don't really see them.
So I think Sacramento's doing actually way better.
They're doing way better than they normally do, though. They're 21-18.
I'd say they're an average NBA team right now.
Average.
Them. I'd say Miami's an average NBA team.
Where they at? They're above the Clippers right now. I'll put the Clippers kinda. Would you put them above the Jazz?
No.
Behind them?
Yeah, and I'd say they're even behind Sacramento. Honestly, Sacramento's been playing really good. With them being in the West, so I don't think they.
What do you think about Mavericks with their MVP candidate?
A lot of people are not gonna like this, bro. But I don't like Luka, bro. I don't like watching Luka play basketball.
He plays slow, but
I think he's a killer. Like, he's a killer.
His numbers back it up for sure, though.
Yeah, his numbers are crazy.
But
I definitely say they're like a. What's the record? I want to say they're a mediocre to average team.
They're 23-19.
They'll make the playoffs, but
I think they'll slide in at like 7 or 8.
Yeah, or that play-in game. So I'd say they're an average NBA team. He's gonna carry them to the playoffs.
I forgot they have the play-in shit.
Yeah, so the new play-in game. So a lot of these teams might actually have a chance being at.
There might be more of those than there are average.
Yeah, facts.
So what do you think about where do you think Mavericks go?
I think they're at the end of the playoffs team. Honestly,
You think?
Yeah, I think Luka's gonna take the Mavs to the playoffs.
Yeah, there's just no one on that team I can't even think of.
Luka, who else?
They still got Kristaps or no?
No, I don't think so. No, he's at Washington now.
He's with the Wizards.
Yeah,
mediocre.
They have who is their second scorer on that team?
There ain't nobody with him.
Because Dinwiddie comes with the second unit now. He doesn't even.
There'll be too much ball handling with Luka and him.
Yeah, he doesn't even. Yeah, they're pretty bad, bro. I don't even know who scores out there other than Luka. Probably nobody really.
I think I saw it like the other day. He gets like 37.
He might be MVP.
No, he's
Him
crazy.
or Jokic right now, they're going
I
crazy.
can't stand Jokic.
Yeah, I can't stand watching him either. But
so Hawks are under 500, but they're kind of in this average place.
yeah, I think they're average because I mean they always make that little playoff spurt. Trae Young can go crazy. I think.
Where'd you say Heat? I know you said Heat, and I didn't even say it.
I think they're average.
Right now they're sitting above the Clippers and Suns.
What are they in the East? They'll make the playoffs in the East. I think.
They're the seventh. They're the 8th best team in the East.
Yeah, I think they make the playoffs in the East.
You think?
Yeah,
Right now,
I think so.
Right now the East goes Boston, Nets, Bucks, 76ers, Cavs, Pacers. Then they have that line, and I think this is the play-in games. Is the Knicks, Heat, Hawks, and Bulls.
I think they're the best team out of those. I think the Bulls, the Knicks are all mediocre teams. I don't think they're that good.
You saying Knicks and Bulls are mediocre?
Yeah.
I'll put them up here.
I think the Bulls would have been good, fully healthy for sure.
Yeah.
Lonzo's out.
He's been out forever. I remember I went to go see them play the Suns and
He's been out for a minute.
DeMar and Levine. They can't be on the same field. The court
No, they
together.
can't be. They're too
They're
ball dominant.
two ball dominant, two ball hog. I don't even know where to
Where's
put it.
Portland at? Are they even good?
1921. I don't know where they're at in the West though.
So I think they're mediocre.
They're not even in. Yeah, they're not even in the picture for that right now. Mediocre.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say they're lottery, but like lottery team bad. But
What about the Raptors? I haven't heard them do anything.
yeah,
I only know about Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent.
yeah.
They still got. I
seen them
don't
play
know
at
if they
all,
still got
actually.
Siakam or not. They're one game better than the Bulls right now.
So yeah,
But I still think the Bulls, when they're healthy, are better than the Raptors.
Yeah, I think fully healthy, but I mean, I heard Lonzo, he's not coming back this whole season. He's done.
What's he out with? Was it?
I don't know, but I just saw something on like Twitter or something that said Lonzo Ball was done for the season. Like, so I would say I don't know. I think Toronto's mediocre.
Where do you think they're better than the Thunder or worse?
Yeah, I think they're better than worse. Shea Gilgeous is a killer.
I love Shea.
And then I think Minnesota's average.
You think they're average?
Yeah.
Right behind. Yeah, they have the same record as Golden State, but I mean they don't have the firepower that Golden State has. I swear to God, I've been sitting up. We haven't put Miami. I think we talked about it.
Yeah, Miami has to be mediocre, average.
They have to be better than the Knicks, I would say.
Yes, we'll go average.
Last average.
Last average.
All right, I'm trying to see if this looks good in my head. I think NBA Finals contender is set. I think those actually could be like reasonable.
I think the Celtics definitely make it back to the finals. I think if Brooklyn just plays like the outscoring game. So I mean, in the playoffs, you kind of have to guard.
You have to
And I don't really know if they can really guard Giannis.
Yeah.
But they probably.
Shit, no one can really, if I feel, unless they actually put 2 or 3 on them and then make everyone else shoot outside.
But I mean, the Bucks might end up playing the Celtics because I think Brooklyn's 2, Celtics are 1 in the East. So if they can hold that and the Bucks stay 3, they'll have to play the 1 and the 3 will play before, right? Or would the 1 play the 4 and the 2 play the 3? So the Brooklyn Nets will have to play the Bucks to make it to the finals.
Well, wouldn't they play? Oh, I don't really understand how the play-in tournament goes. So then, would it be these teams? So say this is how it goes. Would Knicks have to play the Heat and the Hawks have to play the Bulls, or how would that go?
Yeah, I think the play-in game.
And that would be your 7 and 8 seed.
7 and 8 seed. So those last 4 teams play to get 7 and 8.
So Boston would play it realistically.
Would play the last worst team
and then the Nets. Right now, the Nets are 2, so they would play the 7.
Yeah. But then I really think it's hard to beat Giannis in the playoffs. But I think Brooklyn I think the Celtics is an automatic Eastern Conference Finals team.
They just play all around good basketball. The thing I don't know about the Nets is whenever I do peek into a game, it's almost like an all-star game.
Yeah, they don't guard nobody. They don't guard anybody.
I mean, if you think about it though, Kyrie's not a defender.
KD's
not for real. I mean,
He's tall. He's been playing better on defense, but nobody's stopping Giannis.
Yeah, no.
And if Chris Middleton plays good for the Bucks, they're pretty hard to beat.
Yeah. I think like if the Nuggets can actually like not just only rely on Jokic, they could like I wanted to put them in contender, but they kind of just always like they're kind of that team during the regular season that is so good in the regular season, and then kind of like when the lights shine on them, it's like where'd you go?
Yeah. And I think it's just hard for the Nuggets to beat the Warriors. I think the Warriors set too many ball screens that takes Jokic away from the basket and puts him out on the perimeter guard like Steph.
Yeah, no.
And to me, I think Steph's the best player in the world right now. Fully healthy, Steph's the best player in the world right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think they can beat. I think Golden State will beat the Nuggets like they usually do. Just because Golden State also guards too, like they're gonna guard.
Yeah, they're not just gonna throw up random bullshit and then not play defense.
But I think I like this one though. But I honestly think Golden State and Memphis will be in the Western Conference Finals.
You think?
I think it's gonna be, and I think that series is interesting. I mean, they don't like each other.
Oh yeah, no.
Golden State's used to beating on Memphis, but this is like the first time Memphis has actually been pretty good at basketball. So.
And it kind of, he has to stay healthy though.
Yeah, if Josh healthy all 7 games, it's gonna be hard for them to win.
Yeah, but I don't even know who else they have. Like
Desmond Baines plays good, even though I really don't like watching him.
Jaren Jackson's all right.
Jackson.
But I can't stand Dylan Brooks, and
He's terrible.
He went to Oregon, which is my favorite college.
I
and
can't
liked him
stand
there.
him either, and he shoots a lot of shots, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, nobody wants to watch that.
I don't.
Steven Adams.
I always forget. He's been in the damn league forever, and I feel like.
Forever.
I mean, they have the better 5, I think, compared to Golden State. But if you go off of like, I'm trying to think of Golden State's 5. So you have Curry,
Clay, Draymond, Wiggins, Looney. I think that's the 5 fully healthy. And I think this year we got James Wiseman. So I
if
think
he actually plays though. What about
Jordan Poole's a killer.
I always forget he comes off the bench. I think he's better than Clay.
See, I love Jordan Poole like that. He's a bucket.
Yeah.
But Clay, bro, like Clay done been proven like that. He's a killer too. I think Clay's still getting in that from injury and stuff like that. But I think if both of them are playing at their peaks in playoff time with Steph, that's a hard team to beat, man.
Yeah, but what I see it is ever since Clay kind of got those big injuries, he's aging. He doesn't have that same like kind of spark.
Mm-hmm.
He's a catch and shoot shooter.
Yeah.
But I think Poole. But it also is kind of good to like separate Curry and Poole because when Curry goes out, that kind of lets Poole bring the ball up and do all the shit Curry does.
Facts.
So I think that's why I kind of agree with you on the Clay thing when I didn't think about it like that. But I don't know. I think if Curry would let, I guess, Poole kind of cook a little bit. Yeah, but I mean Curry's dominant. So I mean you can't really let that.
I think they do run a lot with when Curry sits, Jordan Poole kind of comes in because I think that the Warriors, their second unit, they just depend on Jordan Poole to kill any other team's backup guards, which I think he can do.
He can, yeah.
I definitely think Jordan Poole could be a starter on most NBA teams.
He's got a starter contract.
And I mean, he starts a lot now, every here and there. With Steph being out, he's definitely been starting, but
yeah,
I think with him in the second unit, he kills all second units.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to keep him. And now we got Wiggins back, so I mean, yeah, I think they're fully healthy right now.
He rebirthed his career.
Oh, yeah. Andrew Wiggins just, man, I was so sad to see him go to Minnesota. Like, bro, I think all careers die in Minnesota. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I like that Anthony Edwards cat a lot.
no, Anthony Edwards, he's a killer, bro. Like,
I like him a lot, but I don't know who they got over there though.
Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell.
I loved him out of high school, and then everything happened with that, and then he kind of like fell down a little bit. I mean, you said it, I haven't heard anything from him since he's been there.
Who
Go
else?
Bears over there.
out there.
Bro, if they start 4-5,
they do.
That's crazy.
They play a huge lineup. Their lineup is big because they start Jaden McDaniels. He's like 6'7" at the 3. He's a wing, so I mean, they're a big team. But I think they don't really have enough depth to compete.
I wish the Rockets were good. I mean,
the Rockets are so young, bro.
That's why I kind of like the young teams. Like, I love Jalen Green's freaking phenomenal, but he's drives at the rim for contact. I like Kevin Porter Jr.
No, Kevin Porter's cold to me. Like,
he's cold. I like
think
him.
He's the best player on their team.
But I mean, it's kind of like them with the Thunder. I mean, they have hella picks too. Still.
No, the Thunder. I think the Thunder could be a team that definitely develops into something good.
Like how many years from now?
It'd be like 3-4. I think whoever gets that Victor Wembanyama definitely has a good chance to be a way better team. But if the Thunder can tank and get him, which I don't know if they can with the Rockets being so bad. But I even think with the Rockets, with getting him in the draft, they're still not going to be a good team. Like
there's no depth or really anything.
And they're so young. Like I think playoff contending teams or average teams kind of have the balance between old and young.
Yeah, because you have to have some veteran lineup for playoff experience. I agree with that. What if the Lakers just hear it out? Lakers just say, you know what? Fuck this. We want Wembanyama.
But I think him and Brian would be sick.
But
I still don't think that's not a championship team.
They don't have depth though, because they give too much money to. That's the one thing. Like I like LeBron. I don't know if we could talk your goat thing, but I wanted to. The way I see it is like how a lot of people compare Tom Brady, and like for how he's the GOAT and how he manages his team. He's not afraid to take a pay cut to help build his team.
He gonna do it.
But Bron, I think he took like what was it, 50 or 60 just 1 year.
Yeah, Bron. To say Bron's not the GOAT is almost disrespectful. Like, if somebody would ask me who my favorite player is, I'm not saying LeBron James. Like,
yeah, I'm
not saying LeBron James is like the GOAT. Like with me feeling happy saying that, but like, bro, he's done it all. Like, LeBron is LeBron.
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, if I'm the Lakers GM, I don't know. I think at this point, I don't think the Lakers are going to be playoff. Like, they're not winning. So I don't know about tanking. I don't think LeBron's a tanking player. So
no, I don't think he can.
I don't think he would tank at this point in the season. But if I'm the GM, I'm trading AD. He gotta go, and I'm going to get a star, like a big time name. You can get a big time name from AD. Russ has to leave.
Russ eats up a hell of money that we don't know.
Russ eats up a lot of money. I don't know who they could get, but you got to get somebody that can definitely score by himself. Like, I ain't gonna lie, one team up I want to see before it's over with is a KD Bron team up.
That would be cold.
That would be sick.
But you got to think, like, doesn't KD like to bring the ball up? No, or does Kyrie usually do it?
I mean, Kyrie usually brings the ball up. I think KD. A lot of people thought that KD couldn't play with Steph and Clay, because Clay was in his prime when KD came.
Yeah.
So I think KD is a good player to play off the ball, because Bron can play with somebody like KD because Bron's pass first regardless.
Yeah.
So he can just pass it to KD and KD can kill, but Bron always gonna get his own.
Yeah.
Honestly, really, Bron needs 2 stars with how old he's getting, but age really ain't. He's killing right now.
Yeah.
Being as old as he is. I would like to see Kyrie get back with Bron and KD, honestly. Just get one little ring.
That'd be cold, actually.
Because, he just needs one more ring.
You think those two would go to LA? Or would he go to Brooklyn?
They'd go to LA. Yeah.
But what's even a trade package you could even think of? If you're getting, like, if you got multiple deals, or is it in the same deal? You think, how does it
trade package, you got to put AD. I think you could go AD for KD.
Yeah, I'd say so. They're both kind of been very injury prone lately.
Injury prone, and they're both worth a lot of money.
You cannot put Russ in this deal though. There's no way they take it. I don't think anyone takes it.
They're not. I don't know. I don't think a lot of NBA teams would take Russ.
If they do, they're
you're gonna have to put Russ in the package to get Kyrie, and you're gonna.
They probably have to give up some picks.
You really literally tank your future to win a ring in that 1 year, like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what's Kyrie? He's like younger 30s.
Young 30s, still a killer though. Like, I'll take Kyrie regardless on any team really. Kyrie just does what Kyrie does, but you're gonna give up everybody.
I don't know how good their picks. Their picks would be pretty damn good actually if they keep if that's how it goes. Because LeBron would probably get his 1 or 2 years with them too. I don't know what their contract situation is like, duration is wise, but
I don't think it's very long. I don't think Kyrie or KD signed pretty long contracts as it is.
So they trade. It's basically as your last dance with them. But
you're trading for the finals that year. Like, that's all you're trading for.
And then if you don't get it, that's it. If you don't even make, but they don't have depth. That's the thing.
Don't.
So say Kyrie, LeBron, or Durant get hurt because they're getting older. They don't have anybody back.
So they'll be like,
they're back to this NBA lottery team without them.
Pray to be healthy. But honestly, if I was the NBA team with them, I'd let them play the beginning of the season and win enough games, and then I just do load management. How Brooklyn did it when they had Kyrie, James Harden, and KD. You never saw all three of them play together because they did load management.
Yeah.
So if I was like that, I load manage them all, like not playing together, and then like maybe like 20 games out from playoffs, let them run all three till the playoffs come. So then they make playoffs because that team at the 3, 4, 5 in the playoffs. No team wants to see that team.
Oh, hell no. Especially if they're healthy, they're explosive, and you got to think load management, what they play 40, 50 games. They have 30 games they can heal their legs of everything.
Yeah, I think that team
would be cold.
That team would be scary, bro. That team would be scary. So, yeah, I mean, how we got it right now, I like this. I like this a lot.
I really hope they can win it this year, the Celtics. I wanted them to.
I want KD to get a ring, another one, but I want to see. To me, I really want to see Steph get one more because I think honestly the Golden State's been running the league.
That dynasty's still intact.
Crazy. So I mean, but right now I think they're all also getting older. I don't think the dynasty is going to be the dynasty for very much longer.
That's what Steve Kerr said.
Yeah, not with how young and how explosive the young guys are in the NBA. Because I don't think Memphis is going for that dynasty not too much longer.
No.
And I think New Orleans is a Western Conference team, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, they're a West. I'm pretty sure.
I think they could be good if they stay healthy, but you got to think, stay healthy with Zion isn't really in the same picture. Western. They're third in the Western right now.
I don't think teams want to see them just because they guard so well in the NBA.
Yeah, well, and Ingram. I like Ingram too. I like him a lot.
Ingram.
Imagine if the Lakers had him still, they wouldn't have gotten AD.
The Lakers, low key, if you think about it, bro, LA is the worst place to get drafted. Like, you can go down the line of stars that LA had that became way better when they left LA. Like D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball. Like, they had people. Like, LA's just too popular. Like, too popping to be a young dude getting drafted in LA.
You think it's because of the GM or no?
I don't know. I think it's both. I honestly think being fresh, one and done, fresh out of college, being in Los Angeles will just be a hard place to play.
Focus and everything.
And playing with like Bron, I ain't gonna lie, playing with Bron gotta be scary. Like, you trying to live up to playing with Bron. Like, every little mistake.
You watched the Last Dance documentary, didn't you? With Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
That I remember that's probably my favorite documentary series I've ever watched. But they were saying how they hated going to practice because they knew everything that's probably the same shit with this. But I mean, he's probably not as big of a dickhead as MJ was. But
but
still gotta be scared as a young guy.
Like, think about like even if you getting drafted to the league, like say I made it to the NBA, right? I got drafted, bro. Like, and I was in LeBron's locker. Like, we were in the same locker room. I'm asking him for an autograph. Like, that's LeBron James.
Yeah.
So I think people still look at that in the NBA like that's still LeBron. Like he been playing in the NBA, but when you started walking, like he been doing this. Like, so that's still Bron. So I mean, I think there is a lot of pressure playing with LeBron James. But with him being a pass first player, I mean, I would feel like scorers might be able to thrive in that system with him. But just them having Patrick Beverly, AD don't ever play, Russell Westbrook. Like, that's just a bad Beverly dynamic. Like, Beverly's terrible to me. Beverly walks around and gets fried.
He start?
No, I think they.
I'm about to look up their starting five because I can't even give you their starting five out of the top of my head.
Westbrook, Dennis Schroeder, Thomas Bryant.
Who the hell is that?
That big man. I think he went to Indiana, but he's been killing. For him being a random, his numbers have been good with AD being out. Bron, and who's their third? And Lonnie Walker, is that their five?
Bro, I don't know half these people.
Or does Reeves start? That Austin Reeves guy?
No, I think he comes off the bench. He's that guard from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm looking at their payout right now. They're giving Dan Beverly $13 million.
Yeah, he's on a bum contract.
Anthony Davis gets $37 million. Bron gets $44. You're telling me Russell Westbrook
has
got almost $50
million? He has to go, bro. And he'd be on the trading block. No.
Swear to God.
I'm getting him out of there then, because if he has $50 million to his name, we can get picks for that or something.
Bro, no one's wanting him. There's just no team that wants him.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe the Rockets will take him to help.
NBA lottery pick team, but we don't need anybody from that team. I mean, some of these teams that are young, they have stars, but like, I don't think they can win a championship.
No, I mean I'm looking at this. I'm like, what?
The championship teams that are finals contender teams now don't need any more additions or to be in the final. So I think right now, like, they're already straight.
Yeah.
Those teams
They
don't
just got to
need
stay
it.
healthy, and I think they'll get there.
Yeah. But the other teams, like, average, mediocre down, obviously need people healthy or additional players to make those teams actually good.
Yeah.
Kind of
even kind of average, too, if they want to make that last second push.
Yeah, average teams. I think the Utah Jazz is definitely a sleeper team. I think they're good. Luke, what's that, Markkinen? He's been
Lauri Markkinen, yeah.
He's been going crazy.
He didn't do shit with the Bulls.
He didn't.
But
do
once
nothing.
he got out of there,
free, he got quite crazy.
He's been cold.
Jordan Clarkson, I think Jordan Clarkson's a killer out there. He likes to smack people and whip people's ass. We're like, no, he's crazy. Like, he's a bucket. I think the Clippers are fully healthy. Are definitely.
I always forget they got PG.
Yeah, they're kind of been like.
They're a low radar team.
Ball after they became so big with Kawhi and PG being on the same team, but I don't really think they're going to do too much. But
I can wrap it up. All right, so we got in our NBA Finals contenders, we got 4 teams. We got the Celtics, Grizzlies, Nets, and Bucks. For our playoff teams, we agreed on, we got the Nuggets, Cavs, Pelicans, 76ers, Golden State, Phoenix, Pacers, and Mavericks. That average team that can maybe make a push for the playoffs. Got the Utah Jazz, Sacramento Kings, Clippers, Hawks, Timberwolves, and Heat. And then for the mediocre team, we got the Knicks, Bulls, Thunder, Raptors, Wizards, Trailblazers, and the NBA lottery.
Hold up, let me do the lottery pick game. To the teams that are just ass and just bums, to be honest. First, I'm going to start with the Lakers. Y'all suck. Bron need to get out of there, Bron, or you need to get some new players. Orlando, they really suck. Like, outside of Paulo, they suck. What makes me sad, bro, is to watch how bad the San Antonio Spurs are. Like, with Popovich at coach, like, they really suck, like, their ass. The Hornets, they don't even like basketball. Like, the young dudes at the Hornets don't even want to hoop. Like, they want to kick it. They're young. Like, they want to kick it. The Detroit Pistons, I couldn't even tell you who's on the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham, yeah, they're decent with him. No, they're ass. I don't even know why I said he's decent. And the Rockets, they just get beat to sleep every night. Like, on end, they get their ass beat. Like, just like, imagine really going to the gym and into the arena and just expecting to get your ass beat every night. And that's the Rockets. But, like, that shows y'all what we think about the NBA teams. Yeah. I'm blessed to be on the podcast with my guy, man. It was interesting. It was fun, bro.
Yes, sir. So we got the tier rank done for NBA. Let us know down in the comments if you want to see Nate back, because I love recording with him. But, like, comment. Oh, damn.
Like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit for my man.
But just people our TikTok, Instagram, keep giving us feedback what you want us to do. When we're going to be doing more baseball. I don't really know shit about hockey, but when that kind of starts kicking off, I'll do that. Might do another one of these when we get further down into the NBA, so now we can, maybe this switches up or anything like that. But that's us for KP Discusses. Peace out.